Oh, g'day guys, welcome back to others videos. What have we got in the box for this segment? Okay, yep, I've got another doozy, okay, another one. This guy's giving me the challenge. Can I repair this board or not? Oh, I gave you the secret. Before I gotta go, I need, you know, the old saying is, you need to get a yum cha into you, mate, you know. Oh yeah, let's start another yum cha. There you go, pour the yum cha out, you know. So yep, guys, cheers. They did hit the spot. So what's in the box? I got this a couple of weeks ago. This board. Go from the same guy that I did another repair. And these guys are really like enjoying the Aristocrat series that I'm talking about, all these different boards and different games and all that. So yeah. So what's in the box, man? Hurry up, what's in the box? Okay, what's in the box? Mate, I think this guy here definitely pulled it out of his arsehole. Now check this out. Because I remember the battery acid guy goes, hey man, I got this board, he's got a bit of corrosion on battery acid and that, I think the board's no good. I said, no worries man, I'll clean it up, it's my special shit and do the work. Now look what he just said to me, man. Now check this out. I think he's really giving me the shits. The ROM board is in good nick. Okay, it's these friggin' batteries, guys. Okay, check this out. I haven't touched it. I got it out of the box, as I said, a couple of weeks ago. And I haven't touched it. I haven't done anything. I just wanted to shoot you guys a video. These batteries are absolutely shit. Okay? Even my audio guy was saying them that they use them in the Yamahas and the Roland stuff. And what it does, it just shoots out all this blue pus. You know what I mean? It's like a load getting squirted out. Have a look at it around here. I haven't touched it. And he gave me this. I go, oh, fuck, this is pretty fucked. I said to myself, you know, you can sort of see in the tracks, the blue has gone through there. You know, as I said, it's just seeping. It always goes through the negative. This battery always squirts its guts out through the negative rail. Anything with a negative on the board, it's squirting its guts out, man. Have a look at that. I haven't touched it. As I said, he gave it to me. What I'll do is I'll clean it all up, okay? Then I can sort of start working on it to see how bad it is. Oh, just kick the bloody camera. Okay, how bad it is. You know, as I said, he gave me this. Okay, the bottom, the B side is always good, the B sides, you know. Yeah, you sort of see around here, it's heated up a little bit here. Don't know why. Okay, that's, oh, yeah, that's the little transistor. No, that's a regulator. It's a 5-volt regulator, which charges up the battery. Okay, so something's shorting it out. That's why it's done that, basically, you know. But yeah, this is what happens. So guys, you just want to listen. If you don't want to listen, I don't give me the finger or the thumbs up or whatever. I don't care. I'm a big boy with big boy pants. But I'm just telling you, this is what happens with anything with a battery. Even a jukebox guy. I had a guy who's got a row jukebox, and he goes, oh, there's a battery in that. I said, mate, keep an eye on it, keep your pinball machines and all that. But I've been pissing it off. Like I said, I've been pissing off the old standard RAM chip and pissing the battery off, putting a P RAM in there, okay, which is a non-volatile RAM, and it's saving the problem. The bookkeeping, everything is up to date with this. So yeah, he sent me this. I've got to show you how it is. I'll see what I can do with it. But like I said, guys, I'm doing it for you guys. You know, this crap I get up. I love what I do. I keep saying it. I love what I do. Someone's actually changed the header on this. I just noticed. See, it's a black header. Okay, normally they come with a Molex one, which is a brown one. Someone's actually changed this. You know what I mean? So what I'll do is I'll put it through my shit. I'll try cleaning it all up and that. But I've got more of a topic. He sent me a power supply. Hang on. Let me grab the power supply. He sent me this power supply in the box, and he goes to me, check one of my other videos. I don't know what series, what part numbers. Just go play back there, you know. As I said, listen to my bullshit. And so he sent me this as a power supply. He says, hey man, the thing's got a bit of corrosion. It's got a bit of surface rust, whatever. What the fuck you want, man? They're from the mid-80s, you know what I mean? You know. So he goes, oh, can you recap it for me? And I said, all right, I've got it in. And I go, I'm looking at it. Dude, it's only got 2 big large filter caps. Okay, I'm trying to see my phone. And 2 output caps. Okay, there's 2, that's it. All right, and another one over here. There's nothing on this. And I keep saying to you guys, what brand is this shit? These are microns, okay? I haven't tested it all out and that. I'll put my bloody special meter that I've got. It cost me over 300 and all that. And by the way, when you change the caps, buy quality. I keep waffling the same thing on there all the time. Just buy quality. You know, sometimes you don't need to change this. This is in good nick, basically, this power supply. As I said, I haven't tested it out. I'm just looking at it now. Okay, it's had no hard life. Okay, someone's put a cable tie there. Oh yeah, that's for that bloody hang on, the inductor, the choke. Okay, there's the choke. Put in the camera view. There's the choke. I think that they use it to stop it from vibrating, basically. So I'll check that out. Now, this power supply, what they do is this is the output. Okay, and what Aristocrat has done, they're using a stupid fucking ribbon cable. Have a look there. There's the ribbon cable, okay, which comes out of this board. So what I did is I brought the back plane, so you guys can sort of see, in case you guys didn't see my last few videos, whatever. As I said, yeah, I brought the back plane. Oh, it's upside down. Okay. And as I said to you, they made it idiot-proof for people out there in the venues and that. They made them so that people in the venues don't need a diploma like I have, you know, from Pinwiki. So there's the power supply. Okay, see how it's got a ribbon cable? So the ribbon cable, which is something like this. This is courtesy from the guys from up in Queensland, the pill popper guys who sent it down to me. They sent me this, the machine went to heaven. I said, I'll take all the parts, you know what I mean? So the ribbon cable gets plugged into here, and then it runs into the power supply back over here, all right? So basically it gets plugged into, goes into here, basically. So they're using the ribbon cable to feed the power board. Okay, so there's the power board. See how all the ground lanes, the 5 volts and the 20. It's mainly 24 volts in this. So they're doing all that with the big planes on there, so the current can go. So there's a lot of current drawing this by the ribbon cable. So the ribbon cable's powering that up basically. So that's how they do it. So if your machine's got problems or whatever it is, just check the ribbon cable because. I've got the ribbon cable. This one here will do the job. Yeah, this is it. Okay, it'll fit in. What happens is, hang on. What happens is, this is how it goes. See how the ears are clicked in? There you go. The ears are clicked in. To remove it, you pull the 2 ears out. It's like pulling the 2 legs apart, and she pops out. Okay. So that's how it pops out, basically. So don't try yanking out of it because you'll screw up the ribbon cable. So then what happens is you put it back in one way. Okay, you can't screw it up because it's idiot-proof. Okay, it's got a little key. So there's a little hump there. That's the key which goes into here. That's why there's a slot there, you know, to go in one direction. You can't force it in that way. It only goes in one direction. So this ribbon cable comes out of the power supply, comes out of the back plane, runs into the power supply. So to do that. So that's how this one works, basically, you know, with the power supply. Now, remember the IA boards. It's for the meters. This one is inputs and power. That sits underneath of the board like that. We said, like my last videos. Yeah, man, we've already heard you say that shit, mate. I'm just saying it again. So then what happens is, see this one here. This is the memory PCB. Okay, so that ribbon cable comes to this plug here, basically, and this one here is your hopper. No, so I'm lying to you. No. This one here goes to your meters. It goes back to the back. It goes back to the back box, basically. So yeah, this one is your hopper. All right. So I've got another guy. He's contacted me through my eBay account and that about hoppers. He's got a problem. He's missing a hopper on his machine. Let's move this stuff out of the way. Okay, move that out of the way. Keep this one here as for the conversation. Now. All right. Yeah. Now here, this here is the connector for the hopper. So there's the plug. Okay, don't look at that. That's how I received it. The rats have gone through it. So that one there actually gets plugged into here. So there's 2 connectors. There's hopper 1, hopper 2. So it actually gets plugged in. Again, it's got a little keyway. So there's a little keyway, and it's idiot-proof. See how it's got the slot there. So yeah, man, yeah, this is a cool video. Okay, so you slide it in, and it sits inside like that, and then you got the hopper. Okay, there's a hopper plug. So we'll put that over there. Now, I've pulled out my hopper out of my 2.5 to show you guys the hopper now. Okay, there's the hopper. Okay, it's a big guy. So if you check my other videos, you know what it is. It's a gooseneck, okay, because it's on an angle. And you can sort of see this was missing the bracket. I got a bracket done by my mate, Mike, the sheet metal man. He made it. I got it plated so it won't rust. Because I said, yeah, man, I do a job, I do it properly. Now, back to the hopper. Let's turn it around. There's a token in here. Okay, let's get the token out. Okay. Okay, now what happens is, smacking the board around. Okay, what happens is, let's turn it around, flip it so you guys can sort of see it better. All right, see the plug. All right, so what happens is, on the back of the machine, you've got that's stuck on the frame. So then what happens is, the hopper goes in. I'm trying to stick it in the hole, you know, and it's got location pins. See the location pins, and that's got, as I said to you, it slides in. And it locks into the plug like so. The Aristocrat, okay, let me get rid of the back plane so I can use my other hand. So what happens with Aristocrat, and for this guy, okay, do not mention names. All right, Aristocrat is running a special board for it. And what happens is, over here you'll see he's got an opto. Two wires on the other side, okay? Yeah, 2 wires. And what happens is the opto goes across, so when the token runs across, it counts, it goes, and it counts it. But they've got their own specialised for error codes, whatever. So there is so many wires on this, I don't know what they are, I haven't worked it all out, basically. I will work this out. So they're running a 24 volt motor. These are all 24 volt motor. Gambling machines are 24 volt motors, okay? Like I said to you, the lamps are all 24 volts. So it goes into here, and there's a triac. They use a triac to do the pulse, to do the to the motor to turn that on. Then the motor will spin and go if you win, okay? But so that's basically how this Aristocrat is. Now, why he's trying to explain to me is, on eBay, I do have brand new hoppers from a SEIKO. Okay, this is an ASHI SEIKO. This is a second-hand one out of an Olympic. It's an ASHI SEIKO. It's, mate, ASHI SEIKO, Japanese product. Like the Japanese girls, they're fucking unbelievable. Anything with a ASHI SEIKO, they have joysticks, coin mechs around the world. Okay, they're the Rolls Royce. Okay, I'm telling you now. I'm not making shit. I'm telling you, they're Rolls Royce. And anything they've got, basically off a SEIKO, you know, even the joysticks. I'm telling you, the joysticks, the coin mechs, everything they've done is like, it's like bees, you know. So now what happens is, this guy's now looking at my hoppers and he goes, yeah, man, this plug will fit into my other plug, you know, into my machine. Okay, yeah, man, they're all the same. Yeah, they're a Honda plug. This is actually a Honda plug, not the car Honda. It actually sits in there. You can sort of see it plugs in. Okay, yeah, not bad. He goes, I'll modify it. Yeah, really? Seriously? Okay. What happened with these guys? They've got, if you have a good look here, it's got 3 wires, okay? Your ground, your 5 volts, and the signal. So what it is, it's an opto, and it's power. And when it goes through the slot, like everything going into the slot, okay, it'll count quickly, go. So this one here, this design was for the machine. It will do it. The powering on the 24 volts. See, the 24 volts is here and all that. It's done by the back plane of the other driver board. But the Aristocrat player back, the Aristocrat one is done by that little board on the side of the hopper. Okay, so you can't stick this. I'm going to bring it back in again. You can't stick this onto this, okay, because it's a totally different design. So I'm trying to find him another hopper. I said, be patient. I will try finding another hopper for you to put into your machine. So, as I said, everybody wants it now, mate. You got it for home use. You don't need it to pop to hit the coins. It's home use. The machine will work without the hopper, okay? But I think he just wants to finish it all off, basically, to make sure it finishes it off and makes it look like all genuine and all that, basically. But how they do is back to all these hoppers. See how this one here? It's actually designed to shoot from the front, okay? So if you want to put this in, it'll be a bit of modification. It won't work, you know what I mean? So this was designed for a different design. I think IGT uses this type of hopper type of design from the shop rather than a gooseneck. So that's what they do with that. Now, the other one is, mate, you know when you want to do a video and you're trying to get everything together and you're trying to chase those final bits, you know? Yeah. Okay. That coin mech, the coin comparator coin mech. This one here is another one out of another gambling machine, okay? And this one here is not a coin comparator. This is actually programmed to accept one coin. This one's out of Singapore, this one. I don't know where the hell I got this one out. I'm just trying to give you an example. This one here is the same thing. It's a gambling one. And then what they designed is, when you put the coin in, it's designed to take a lot of coins in without hesitation. Because you've noticed there's no moving parts inside there. But the other ones in these Mark II's got this little coin that you put on the side. You slide out. Check my last video. I'm still trying to find it. I know I've got them. And you put them in and you put the little token in, your coin, whatever you got, it sits on the side of the coin mech. In there. I'm trying to find it. I've just spent another time looking around. So now, here's an old mechanical coin mech. Basically, this is the old school mechanical coin mech. And what happens with these guys, the coin will come down, all right? And then what happens is, it'll go through here, okay, through the tumbler, it goes back through the tumbler. It'll go through the magnet. This is a magnet, okay? See, this is a non-magnet. This coin doesn't get magnetized, you know. So this, and it will pop. Then what the design is, it'll pop over here, okay, with this little flipper. Not over here. That's a reject. This is a token. This is a coin mech I just found off the shelf. It's 100 yen. Okay, so what it does, it drops down. And it will go doot, 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 and it'll come through this and a reject, and it will pop back out here. This is the old mechanical shit. So you guys back in the days who were trying to go, yeah man, I've got some washers, I'm going to put some washers in there. With the washers, it'll get caught with the magnet, okay? And it'll get stuck here on the magnet, like so. And then what happens is you push the reject button, and when the reject button comes, it sweeps it across to here. You can see this one's done a few Ks. Sweeps it across and it will fall back down. You know, I don't have a washer. Basically, to show you the magnets. No, don't have a washer. You know, unplanned, unorganised. Okay, unorganised. You know, so that's basically how a coin mech works. But as I said, I'm trying to do. Oh, another one. Okay, the guy with his the Lucky Strike. His button has popped out. Okay. So don't look at this. This is a round button, okay? They're all the same shit. They all work the same. Different, you know, you've got square triangles or whatever, okay? So what happens is, let me get my other side of the hand. So what you do, you got to pop it out by pushing, like you twist it, okay? You yank it. So he's got a little tab, see here? Tab here, tab here. That's the location pin, okay, in there. So his button's popping out, okay? So what you do, you pull the two ears inside, okay? You pull it out. And the button it'll come out, okay? See that? That's how the button is. That's how they assemble the buttons, okay? So there's the housing. So just don't worry because it's round, you know. Okay, it's round, okay? So then what happens is, there's your button. See how it's got the ears on the side. So what you got to do to install it, see how there's a hole there? There's a lot of holes in this one. That's where the globe fits in, okay? For where, see the wedgie? So there you put your 24 volts, whatever the machine takes, you put your globe in there, and then that wedgie will sit inside that hole to eliminate your button. So now to install it back, how the spring pops out, you put the spring inside there, okay? What you do is you get the two ears, you hold the spring, there's the two ears, see how the two ears are going in, okay? So you get your two ears, you squeeze it in, you squeeze it into the hole, okay? It goes, see how it's sort of going in, see how it's pushed in. Okay, now I'm looking at it. There's the ears, okay? You see how the location is? See how it's sort of coming through the hole and it's about to come out? See how it just popped out? All right, so now you see how the button is moving in with the spring. Basically, you can play it back to see how I've done it really slowly for you guys. See how the button's pushing that. So then what happens is, there's a micro switch that sits in here like, I haven't even got a micro switch. Okay, so the micro switch sits in there. So what happens is, this will only go in one direction. Basically, it'll go in. See how it sort of goes into the location. You can't put it, it's idiot-proof again. Now they're going to get offensive with people calling people idiots, you know. it clips in. See how it's just pushed it in and it clipped in. Yeah, man, it's easy for you to hold it in your hand to do this. You know, try putting that in the machine. Okay. See, the micro switch goes in one direction. Fucking micro switch. No. Ooh. Yeah, hang on. I'll get a micro switch. Yeah. I've got a micro switch. This is out of here's a micro switch. This is out of that bloody. Have a look at this loom. I'm working on a super sprint. This is the loom out of the super sprint. Check that out, man. Check that out. This is the shit I've got to work on. Okay, so here's the micro switch. So what happens is the micro. See how it goes? Again, it only goes in one direction. So what you do, you put the switch in like that, yank it over. See how it sort of clips into the position? Yep, it's in there. I will pop it out. So what you do, you pull the ear over. See the ear? You're pulling the ear over. You're pulling the ear over, and it will come out, and then it removes itself like that. So see, it's diagonally. So they will sit in there diagonally, clips into there. So then what happens is when you're pushing the button, and it goes like that. See how I'll zoom in. See how it's pushing? That little ear is pushing on the switch. Hang on. Yep. You hear it? It's making contact. If it's too far, you won't hear that go click, 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 click at all. So that means the switch or the lever ain't touching the switch on your button, basically. So they're all the same, basically. That's what they do with this, you know. So yeah, again, that means this is so worn out. Yeah, this is worn out. Okay, it's worn out that the spring inside the switch is not pulling the tab out all the way. So when you're pushing it, it ain't making contact. So yeah, the switches are gone. They're just a standard push button switch. They make sure you have the what's the word for it? The grams on there. Don't get one so stiff to make it. These are really soft. You can sort of see how soft that is, you know. So the push buttons are designed to match this because there's a spring and all that. So that was to answer that guy's question about how buttons are working. CoinMex for the other, a hopper for the other guy. CoinMex. What else was there I'm talking about in this video, basically? So, like I said, I've got a couple of questions to mention about, to explain to you guys. But, yeah, that's all I can think of now off the top of my head. So you can't swap hoppers with other machines for that other guy. So there's two of them I just showed you. So, yeah, so on that note, oh, by the way, some other guy contacted me. He goes, hey, man, you know, Arthur Pimble, can you sell me these merchandise? Now, I'm going to go into the merchandise business. So I reached out to the guy who makes these for me. I said, man, it looks like I'm going to have merchandising stuff for me. So if you want this stuff, drop me an email at arthurpimble.com. arthurpimble@gmail.com. Okay, that was the Yumcha thing. Contact me. I'll tell you what a price is. Give us your address and that. I'll send them to you wherever you are, you know what I mean? As I said, I'll get them from that other guy who sends them to me. As a thing, but yeah, I'm going into the merchandising now, you know? So yeah, so on that note, guys, as I said, if you like it, go do, you know, the old thing, a finger or the thumb, you know, my videos. Drop me whatever it is. I'll talk about something else. Like I said, these guys who worked on these, they're all dead. They're all at nursing homes, but I reckon most of them are all dead now. So on that note, as I said, pinball machines and video games are a passion. Thanks for watching this video. Spread the love, okay? Cheers, guys.